On this last Friday of the year, I want to talk about the big picture and what we can really be doing to move forward. It all starts with the one word that predatory capitalists fear more than any other: democracy. Capitalism and democracy have always been seen as opposites, but we're not taught that. We're supposed to believe that they can exist together. They really don't at all in our current system where predatory capitalism dominates. The question we should be asking ourselves in politics and the economy is who benefits? The economy should serve us. But that's not what we see in our current predatory capitalist system. Right now, we have democracy for the rich only. Greed is the primary focus, not people. Only those with capital have power. This isn't a democracy. It's an oligarchy, a plutocracy, maybe even an aristocracy. Predatory capitalism is opposed to the things that we believe in: democracy, freedom, fairness. It only gives these things to those at the top. Right now, democracy is an illusion. What we need is an economy that serves the people, not people who are slaves to the economy. What can it look like? I think it can look like worker-focused democratic capitalism, with the focus on the people, not the money, with corporations, companies that work for us, not for a small group at the top. We need to start by getting money out of politics completely. The incredibly biased Supreme Court has said that corporations and people with money get more political power than the rest of us. We need to turn this around. We need to get rid of the dominance of two political parties that serve the corporation and big money interests. I don't think a third party is going to do it, folks, not inside the currently corrupt system. We need a reboot of the system. Maybe we need to take over both of the current parties from within and get a people-focused strategy. We need politics that really focuses on workers and consumers. We also need to pass laws that benefit workers and consumers. Right now, the plutocrats have set up a system and a web of laws and rules and regulations and tax laws that benefit them, that send money to the top. We need to turn this on its head, get corporations and the rich to pay their fair share. What they call profits are actually wages that they've underpaid us, prices that they've charged us too much for goods and services. We can absolutely address these things through laws. They proved it works the other way. We can turn this around. And here's a really radical idea. We don't just need democracy in politics. We need democracy in the workplace. Predatory capitalists hate this concept. They have built a system where it is natural for those with all the money and resources to rule over the workers in the workplace. But nothing happens without the workers. There is no reason workers shouldn't have more power in making decisions. Not necessarily in small companies, but once you hit a certain size, Germany's a great example. Up to 50% of corporate boards of large companies are comprised of representatives of the workers. What does this do? Well, it leads to much more fair wage scales between workers and executives, plus workers have a much bigger share in the profits. In order to change our system, we need to focus on changing who benefits and getting real democracy, where we all get a say in both government and in work life, is one essential element in making this happen. We're probably going to need to start at the local and state level before we go national, but we need to get started now if we want a more fair society where we all can benefit. Let's come together as we move into the new year and get this done.